It was an appalling case of sexual abuse, enabled by apparent failings at the ministry that's supposed to protect children.
Faith in the ministry has been shaken, and I understand why.
The case centered on a Vancouver family. In a scathing ruling, BC Supreme Court Justice Paul Walker said government social workers' actions were egregious. After the ministry removed the couple's 4 children from the mother's care, staff ignored her repeated warnings that her husband, the children's father, was sexually molesting 3 of them, including the youngest, while she was in government care. Now the minister responsible is launching an independent review, hiring former Deputy Minister Bob Plecas, who helped create the MCFD, to lead it.
It is not designed to retry the case. The review is not focused on fault finding. It's focused on strengthening the child welfare system in British Columbia.
Perhaps there's things that can be corrected in the system, and that's what I'm going to do.
Plecas will be joined by panelists to be nominated by the Child Welfare League of Canada, with a mandate to review the policies and standards that were in place at the time of the case, review records and ministry actions, and make recommendations on changes to policy, standards, and practices. But BC's watchdog for vulnerable kids says the new review is limited.
It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me, because why wouldn't we look at policies up to today, 2015?
Turpel-Lafond says she will watch Plecas' work on the case, but is still considering using her own powers to investigate as well.
I can interview people under oath, I can compel documents, including up to cabinet documents, and I can comment on them. His contract is a very limited contract for a limited purpose.
Cadu told reporters Turpel-Lafond's office would normally handle reviews like the one being handed to Plecas.
The representative has made extensive comments in the media, evidence that she has significant feelings as to what should happen here.
I will exercise that jurisdiction.
But in a case involving sexual abuse of a child in care, Turpel-Lafond says it's her job to speak out.
The minister is, of course, entitled to her opinion, but her opinion is wrong.